President of the General Assembly, UN Secretary General, UN Envoy on Youth, distinguished member states, fellow youth leaders and advocates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Vivian Onano. I am a Kenyan, currently working with Africa Leadership Academy and a member of UN Women Global Civil Society Advisory Group. It is such an honor to be here with you all to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the World Programme of Action for Youth. Being here today, speaking at the General Assembly Hall is a great privilege to me and many other young people who continue to work hard every day to achieve their dreams. And it is a manifestation of how far we have come. Young people today are more involved on the issues that affect them and are demanding better. They are on the forefront tackling issues that range from access to education, gender inequality, unemployment, peace and security, pandemics such as the recent Ebola outbreak, and climate change. I am here today because of the education that I received. The education that continues to give me the exposure and ability to learn and be informed on the issues that I'm passionate about. However, today we have 58 million children who are out of school, and the majority of them are young girls. Without access to education, young people are denied an opportunity to develop their skills and be informed on the issues that affect their lives directly. According to a report by UNESCO, there are 123 million young people between the age of 15 to 24 years who cannot read and write. 61% of them are young women and girls. It is impossible to expect young people to contribute to the economic development of their communities and countries when they have been denied a chance at a better life. Lately, education has been under serious attack from terrorist groups. We have all seen the heartbreaking stories of the Chibok girls who were abducted in northern Nigeria, the 142 children who were killed in Peshawar, Pakistan, and the most recent in my home country, Kenya, where 147 college students were coldly murdered. Access to safe and quality education is a basic necessity and cannot be a matter of life and death. Schools should and must be safe havens for children. A World at School organization, through their Up for School campaign, has been rallying young people to urge world leaders to make investment in safe, relevant, and quality education a priority in the post-2015 development agenda. Without access to education, it is impossible to achieve gender equality or make it a reality. Achieving gender equality is more than 50-50 representation. It is also about recognizing and respecting women's rights as human rights, treating women with dignity, offering them equal opportunities to participate fully in the social, economic, and political development of their individual countries. This cannot be achieved without addressing issues of early child marriage, human trafficking and sex slavery, access to clean water and sanitation, female genital mutilation, issues of lack of sexual reproductive health, women economic empowerment, and violence against women. Violence against women holds back development. In war-torn areas such as Syria and Central African Republic, rape is constantly used as a weapon against women to silence them. It is imperative to end violence against women if we are to build stronger, fairer, and more stable communities. Men have to be engaged in achieving gender equality because in defending women's rights, men are actually preserving their own dignity. UN Women, through the He for She campaign, has been on the forefront, rallying young boys and men to commit to making gender equality a reality. Among us in the audience, we have one of the youngest members of the He for She campaign, Max Bryant. There he is. At the age of 13, Max organized a fundraiser at his home last year in New Jersey to raise money to support girls' education through CARE organization. In fact, he raised enough tuition funds for 18 girls for a year. He was inspired to take on this cause after he read about the story of Malala. Max is a great example that you're never too young to be a champion for gender equality. Achieving gender equality doesn't disempower men in any way. Rather, it empowers them, because everyone has an equal playing field to make their contributions. Recently, UN Women and their partner organization commemorated the 20th anniversary for Beijing Platform for Action. This was an opportunity to take stock on the 12 critical areas of focus in empowering women and girls. And yes, progress has been made, but there's still much to be done. For example, in 1995, we had 11.6% women representation in politics, and today we have 20.9%. Women participation in decision-making positions is important to promoting gender equality. We should enable young girls to develop leadership skills, build on their self-confidence and self-esteem, and broaden their networks and access to mentorship opportunities for their prosperity. And I would like to acknowledge that today, I have my mentor in the audience with me today. Thank you. It is impossible to achieve the proposed Sustainable Development Goals if we do not achieve gender equality. Achieving gender equality is a matter of urgency for businesses, governments, policymakers, civil societies, and local organizations. It is also about promoting human rights, happiness, and peaceful coexistence. Today, we have 1.8 billion young people between the ages of 10 to 24 years globally. Africa has the largest youth reserve in the world, with 200 million young people aged between 15 to 24 years. These are not just statistics. These are young people with hope, looking for every opportunity to thrive. As the youth population increases, youth unemployment continues to be a major crisis that different countries are grappling with. The causes of youth unemployment vary from country to country and range from quality and relevance of education to high population growth, economic crisis, and a lack of national comprehensive policy framework to tackle this issue. While addressing the mismatch in skills, we also need to promote vocational training to prepare young people to be competitive in the labor force. Strategies aimed at job creation and promoting entrepreneurship among young people should also be pursued. Young people today are very innovative and resourceful, but are lacking the necessary support in terms of access to capital, mentorship, sponsorship, networks, financial literacy, and training in both technical and soft skills. Although technology has made the world a global village, we young people have not been able to fully leverage it to expand and find new markets for our products or tap into job opportunities in the global markets. The private sector has to be a key player in finding solutions to youth unemployment and underemployment crisis. Their growth and success is interdependent on the prosperity of the countries in which they do business. Businesses should strive to enhance skills for youth out of school. For example, Equity Group Foundation started a program to address financial literacy among young people who own small and medium enterprises in Kenya. They realized that many young people were unbanked, and the few who were banked did not know how to manage their money. One of the beneficiaries of the program has since managed to expand his bicycle taxi business from 1 bicycle to 4, in addition to a taxi. Such an investment made by Equity Group Foundation makes a difference in the lives of young people and is very fundamental and critical to addressing the issues of youth unemployment. Governments have to realize that young people have the potential to be powerful engines for development, but this is not possible if they feel neglected and their issues to be ignored. Thus, government should realize our potential, invest in us, address our particular needs, include us in decision-making, and empower us to be change agents. There is need for leadership at all levels to put in place policies that encourage youth participation in key development and growth areas. I would like to request the member states to unanimously pass a resolution that as from this year henceforth, it is mandatory for governments to have a youth delegate among them when they attend the General Assembly in September. The youth delegate will not solely observe and take notes, but will also actively participate in the discussions and contribute effectively. This will help bridge the gap between different generations and promote intergenerational dialogue. The newly proposed Sustainable Development Goals will directly affect the lives of young people for the next 15 years and beyond. Thus, it is critical to have them at the decision-making table and in all levels of implementation. Urgent attention should be made to address youth unemployment crisis, access to education at all levels, and making gender equality a reality. Youth are an asset and active agents of change who can contribute their energy, innovative ideas, and great insights to our nation's growth and progress. Therefore, we have to be part of the efforts towards designing and implementing policies and services directed to our needs as outlined in the World Programme of Action for Youth. And as the UN Envoy on Youth always says, nothing for young people without young people. Thank you.